Today's November 18th. This is a big episode, November 36th. Oh, November 36th. It's November 18th, 4:37 p.m. right now, live right now. Got the new sweater. You know, I'm going hard in the paint today. Got the new sweater. Yo, it's not, you know what I mean? I'm so happy to be here right now. We went to go play some music. I went to go see my niece play some basketball this morning. My mom and dad came to town yesterday. Went to a hockey game yesterday. This is the intro right now. Shout out to the homeboy that did the intro music, QT Dub, all the way from the Atlanta. Yeah, he comes in and out to Colorado. He's a big fan of the podcast. And he did this intro for me. Shout out to QT Dub. Straight up. That's big time right now. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, ArielENT.com. We have an amazing guest today, an incredible guest from the California. From the California. Yeah, my favorite state in the whole world. Yeah, much more than Colorado, I think. I believe so. Guys, I hope you're telling your friends and family about this one. This is the intro. This is just the intro, guys. Yeah, let's go. Woo! Welcome, best friends. Welcome, listeners all around the world. Everybody standing up. Everybody yelling right now. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, ArielENT.com. Thank you guys so much to tuning in. Electrifying podcaster in the world. But that's besides the point. Everybody loves the intro. Everybody loves the intro right now. But right now, we got to get straight into it. The studio is booked, so they want me in and out. So I was like, gosh dang, guys, the lobby's filling up. Everybody's ordering Pizza Hut tonight for dinner. They better save me a slice. Better not eat my cheese. This is the thing. I order cheese. Everybody orders their meats or whatever, and then they end up eating my cheese. I'm like, don't you guys eat your own food? That's how it goes here at the studio. Everybody's loving, everybody's hanging out. So that's what we're doing. We're partying in here, but I'm about to be in and out. I gotta go see my nephew play some hockey, but let's get into it. Our guest from California. Okay, he is a fashion model. He is a creative director of Lex Lifestyle Magazine. He's a rap artist, a model, actor. I can go on and on. Fashion model. Let's give a big round of applause for Leonte Huerta-Moore. Woo!
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? It's good to be here. I'm glad we can connect, man. Appreciate you.
Dude, I like how we're matching.
Yep. We got the same vibe going.
Yeah, we do, bro. Man, you're looking fresh. You're looking like you're going out. You look like someone's about to pick you up and go do something. What's the plans?
Man, nothing. This is just chilling. I actually I got this this made from by this brand called Roofless. They're one of ones. They're a cool brand, man. Like they got these cool pants.
Oh, I see that. You really got to come onto the podcast like that, bro.
Can't really see them with the background.
Yeah, I know, because they're green.
Yeah. So jokes. I should probably change that.
Dude, that is super dope because of the green screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, that's a funny thing.
Oh, here we go. Dang, dang, bro.
It says the world loves you. They just don't know it yet.
Oh, word. There you go, man. Dang, that's how we do it. I like the studio set, how you have it set up too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, dude. The thing
it's a little home studio that I got, you know.
Yeah. I like it, dude. I like it. Dude, so tell me, you got the green pants, you got the vest on. I know I gotta catch up. Looking fresh, bro. Looking new. Dude, that's super sick. Thanks for coming on the podcast. And how's California?
Man, California's great, man. It's a beautiful area. It's sunny all the time. We love that. But you know what we really love is that you could just be creative in this place, man, and it's like actually accepted and loved and celebrated. I think that's the best part about being in California for real.
All right, got you. I got you on that. I go to California at least 4 or 5 times a year. Last time I was there was on August 10th. I did a show out there. It was so sick, man. And let's see what else. I love it out there, bro. And have you been to Colorado?
I haven't been to Colorado, actually.
Are you born and raised in California?
No, I was born in Washington State.
Oh, okay, up north.
Yeah, so I've been like Washington State, I've been Oregon, I've been to Utah,
Yep.
been to Tennessee,
Okay, East Coast.
I've been to New York.
Oh, okay.
I've been to New York a couple times.
Word.
Like,
Okay. Tell me about New York. You sounds like you really enjoy it there.
yeah, I went to New York for New York Fashion Week this last time. It was a lot of fun. Um, I got to walk for a couple different brands in like two different shows. I walked for this brand called Athletics. She makes real dope designs that are super colorful and creative, and they're just super insane to be around, bro. And then another one was like Visionary Apparel. They make dope creative stuff, and it's always super complex and fun. And I really like her styles, and I I love fashion. So it's like super fun to be able to be in those spaces for
I bet.
yeah, my friend Taya actually got me into modeling in like this space out here in LA. And it was cool because I got to bring her with me and she got to, you know, walk in a show as well. So it was a lot of fun. Like it was like it went full circle. It's like it was a cool trip for me.
Right
And
on.
my mom got to come. She got to see me walk on Times Square, do my thing. Like it was crazy.
Yo, mom came through, saw you walk Times Square, did your fashion
Yeah.
show, dude. How long were you out there for? Like a week?
No, I was actually only out there for like 4 days.
Word. Nice,
It was,
dude.
it was a cool trip.
Congrats. Congrats on that, man. I wish you tons of success. You already know that. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, 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 man. Just gotta do it.
That's why I got you on the show to tell us we gotta do it. And that's why I brought you here, man. But before we do that, I gotta go do the quick promo real quick. And that's right here. ArielENT.com is the best way to support the podcast. ArielENT.com. There it is. You can book the show, listen to the music, buy the salsa. We got new ingredients. We're making the new batch here soon, guys. Thank you so much. ArielENT.com. Another great way to support the podcast is the YouTube channel. Hit the search engine, type in ArielENT.com, Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Boom. YouTube, do 1 to 3 episodes a week. We're dropping live episodes as well, live music episodes. Boom. All right. Donation links are down below. 5-star review on Apple and Spotify. You already know it. I got the prayer of the day. The prayer of the day goes like this. Thank you, God, our guardian dear, to whom's God love commits us here, ever this day and night. Be at our side, to light and guard, to rule and guide. Thank you, God, for having Leonte on the show. Thank you, God, for all the millions of people tuning in right now. Thank you, God, for our amazing health, for food, for bookings, for fashion, and for learning. And I can go on and on. Glory to God. Amen. That's how I do it, man. I just give thanks and more, much more blessings come through. Let's give our guests a round of applause for coming in again. Leonte, can you please tell us how we can support you and what you do?
Yeah, so you know, I am working with, you know, Lexstyle Mags to create a platform for, you know, creatives in our community to really get them publicity and get them like real publications that are like, you know, good articles about them so that they can get reach and outreach. Also looking to create like really good like art when it comes to photography, when that goes to photo shoots and stuff. I really enjoy like making like really abstract things come to life. I think it, you know, really makes like some photos turn into like stories, you know, and you can almost like create something beautiful with it. And that's really what I aim to do with a lot of the stuff that I'm working with Lifestyle Mags and as a creative director is just make like very abstract things come to life, things that you probably wouldn't think about together, but then they're just going to come together and it's going to seem like it's meant to be. Like stuff like that would just be super funny, and I think I would love that, you know. So I just really want to create art and be able to like express myself through different mediums. And that's why I also model, that's why I also make music, is because like I love to be able to express myself in different ways. And the way you can support me is by following me on Instagram and connecting with me, right? The way you can support me is by booking me for your photo shoots, and you can reach out to me through Instagram. I do check my messages because I want to be able to be engaging with people. I want to be able to, really talk to my community. Um, you know, Reach out to us when you need help, when you need advice, when you need things, when you're like, hey, you can come on here and check my link tree and see that I make music, give me a listen, check it out. Like there's a lot of ways you can support that don't involve like, money, you know. So it's just like be active in the community, and let's form this together, right? Nobody is bigger than the team, so let's like make the dream team big.
Let's make the dream team big. I like that. And I like what you said. You express yourself in different mediums. And as well, photos turn to stories, man. That's some great highlights what you just said right there as your intro. Woo! Man, I hope everybody's paying attention. I'm doing my best writing the notes, but I hope everybody right now is paying attention. Okay. Man, that's great stuff right there. Fashion, lifestyle, fashion style enthusiast, model, actor, rapper, California. We got the single as well here. Just a friend. We'll end that. We'll end with that song. Is that
That
chill?
was my
That one's not yours, right?
no.
Dude, that's so crazy. Cause look, check it out. That's where I went. I went here. I went to Apple, and then I went to YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's not it.
All right, let's see. Let's see if it comes up. I don't. Spotify. Let's see. Oh,
Spotify.
SoundCloud. Let's go to SoundCloud. Cool. Cool. We'll end it. Cool. We fixed it. Yo, I still gotta get your YouTube handle so we can follow it. But yeah, dude, there it is, right there. Just a friend featuring Drizzy Vic. We're gonna close it on that song, guys. So that's an exclusive right now. I can't wait till we close it on that. And I gotta get your YouTube, and hey, maybe you can back channel me or something on the messages or something. What your YouTube is, but yeah, because so we could follow you, man. That's a big time right there, guys. Instagram Leonte, that's LEONTE_. Make sure you like, comment, share, save, follow. Like, comment, share, save, and follow. That's how we build each other's social media game. Hit the link tree. Check out his amazing work. Check out the photos. Oh my gosh, so professional. And the Lex Style magazine. There it is. Man, we got so much to talk about. I got questions. We got such little time. People are partying everywhere right now around the city. People calling me left and right. Here we go. We're going to close it on Just a Friend featuring Drizzy on the SoundCloud. Okay, I can't wait till we do all this. Yo, dude, Leonte, tell me, bro, when did you start taking this serious? When did you start taking, what did you take serious first? The fashion or the music? Because I know you said, was it Tia? Tia?
Hey,
That Taya, my mistake. Taya, much love. I hope you're listening. Taya hooked you up with the fashion, So what came first, fashion or music?
so do you want to hear the long story or the short story?
Yo, you know how it is, man. We got, right now we got like 20
I'll get
minutes. Yes, sir.
All right, I'll get it to it. So basically what happened was like I started taking fashion seriously more. I was a model before I created music, right? But I've been singing all of my life. I
Oh,
just haven't been
yeah.
creating my own music. That's what it was, right? So it's like when you say what I've been taking seriously first, it's more of
Yes.
what was more of my like focal point, right? When I was singing, it was just more of like for fun and in church when I was a youth, and my parents were pastors, stuff like that, right? Then I was just singing in those aspects, so it wasn't as much for my own creative amusement, but more for like what it was meaning and feeling like at the time. So I think that was something that wasn't as prevalent, but then the fashion was something that was more on the front of my mind, right? I had a friend named Seth, and actually that's my homeboy, Seth. That's the guy. He's getting married next year, and I'm actually get to be, one of his men, one of his the best men at the wedding, So that's my dog. He was the reason that I got into like foot like actual like modeling clothes.
Yeah.
Right? He was the reason that I started that vision. Like he had a camera and he had a vision to make a photography page, and so he like would take pictures of me and have me like model in clothes and stuff, and he was really the one that sparked that like dream of becoming a model into
Sweet.
fruition. Yeah. And then do like through that, like like after college, or in college, I had an opportunity to get paid to be a model, and that was when my really like became like oh, like this could happen, like this is something that I can make like work,
Yeah.
like this is
Yeah.
something I can make profitable, right? And like I'll never forget it, bro. I did a mock wedding where basically I had to pretend to be the groom at this wedding shoot. And
Oh,
it was super fun, like lighthearted. I had to pretend like I was getting married. It was like whatever, you know. But it was like really fun, like being able to get paid to be a model. Like that was like a dream that I had, right?
yeah.
And seeing that happen was like, oh, yep, I know I can do this,
Yeah.
right? And then it's just like from that moment on, it was gonna happen. Luckily, then my friend Taya was doing this modeling runway show out in LA, and she invited me to come out. So I pulled up, and that was like the first experience I had to the LA modeling scene was like,
Wow.
and I pulled up and I watched her walk the runway. She killed it. She was awesome. I was so proud of her, right?
Yep.
Later on, she came up to me and she said, "Hey, talk to that person. They're looking for more models next time."
Oh, snap.
And got me into the door.
Yep.
From
Yep.
that moment on, like, I walked for them like three times. And that was really my introduction into the runway scene out here in LA.
Oh man. Oh,
From that point on, it's been nothing but blessings and love.
oh man, we had to go there. So get this, bro. Shout out to your friend, Seth. Shout out to man, it's Taya.
Yeah, Taya.
Yes. Man, I'm getting this right. Yo, Taya, thank you so much for showing Leonte the door, because here's the thing, man. Did you know that she was gonna tell you, hey, talk to that guy?
No.
Okay, so can we please talk about how you have to be ready at all times when an opportunity comes? Can you please touch on that, please, dude? Because look where you are now.
Honestly, I think that's one of the biggest things that I try to like tell my friends in general.
Oh my
It's
God,
like every opportunity is a networking opportunity, and
bro.
it's all about keeping your head up and understanding like your situation, right? And knowing like when is a good
And
time to network, and knowing when is a good time to like just be homies, and knowing when a good time is before you can mess things up, because you miss out on 100% of the opportunities you don't, step up and shoot to, but also like you want to be prepared for those opportunities when they arrive. And I think that's one of the biggest things that I like talk to my friends about is like, you know, you never know when meeting that person is gonna take you to the next level in your life or in your career, or somebody is gonna be trying to build something that you have the answer to, and you guys can collaborate on something, and then it makes something beautiful out of that is beneficial to both of you guys.
yep.
Never know unless like you're open to those opportunities. And I think that a lot of people like are very closed when they try to go into certain situations sometimes, and I think that that may be hindering their growth, just because like I don't know, sometimes you got to be able to communicate with people to get get what you ask for. And I'm also a firm believer of like ask for what you want,
Yep.
for what you want.
Yep.
Because I think a closed mouth never gets fed. And I think if you don't speak it into existence, nobody's gonna put you in those positions.
Correct. Speak it into existence, think about it, write it down. And then when an opportunity comes, like what you just had, or maybe you see like a flyer and you see the like for instance, as an example, you see a flyer, hey, there's a fashion thing coming up in a month, and you see like an email says reach out if you want to be part, volunteer. That's how I, dude. If I see an email that says, "Hey, reach out if you want to be a volunteer," yo, I'll reach out to that email, and be like, "Hey, I'm just reaching out because I'm a music performer. How can I get on the event?" Yo, I'll get on that event, man, just by just seeing, just because it didn't say if you're a musician, if you're a fashion artist, reach out to this email. I didn't even like that. Didn't even, I was like, oh, I didn't even see that on the flyer, but it says contact if you want to like volunteer. I was like, screw that. I was like, hey, and I got booked, so like, yo, man, I like what you said. Like that's just legit, dude. And I'm looking forward to see you live at a fashion show. You're like pumping me up, bro.
I appreciate it, man. I try, man. I love it. I love it, man. I love fashion. I love music. And I love like when those two worlds intertwine. Like I love being able to be creative in both. Like I think when I first moved out to LA, I had a lot of people tell me that I was only going to be able to do one or the other. And I think that that was like one of those situations that I heard about, but I didn't think actually still happened. And it was something that I definitely didn't agree with.
Right.
I want to be able to do both, and I want to be able to like create in both spaces and be proficient in both of those. And that takes a certain level of dedication that I'm gonna have to like, perform at. And but I'm gonna hold myself to that, and that's on me, right? So it's like nobody can stop me but me.
Yep.
But like that's the same for everybody, right? Nobody can cut you off from your dreams but you. So don't let outside world influence your inner dreams, right? Make sure that you're able to, put forth your best effort. And that's not even like you don't gotta be the best every day. Like, you just gotta give your best every day.
Yes,
Like, that's like some days you be at 70%.
dude,
Just give all that 70. Like I'm
bro.
not, when people say, hey, where your effort at? They're not asking you to be at 100% every day. They'll just say give 100% of what you got. Like just try your best. At the end of the day, if you try your best, you're not gonna fail, and people gonna see that and respect you. That's it. Just
Yep.
be.
Yep. Give it your best, give it your 100%. And then there's some days, for me, I was like, man, I can't do anything today. It's too, it's just too cold. It's just yada yada, and I just won't do shit. And then the next day I'll go hard in the paint. But there'll be some days where I'm just like, I gotta take a rest today. But yeah, dude, I understand what you're saying. And the next, dude, I can talk to you so much about what you're saying. And I want to go get through to this next question. It's regarding bookings. When you get bookings for music or for fashion events, is this something, I know you said, the door opened up to you. Is this something, you reach out in emails as well? You reach out in emails and you try to get bookings, or do you, like you said, you ask other people word of mouth, or so just like if a person listening that models and is trying to get in the game like you are deep in it, how can they get more bookings?
Yeah, I think
This is a good
I think
question.
a big change that happened for me was when I started looking at myself as a business. Um, so I started saying, okay, if I was a business and I was going to work with another, if I was a business and I was going to work with a model, I'm contracting that model. If I'm contracting that model, I want this, I want this, and I want this, right? If I'm contracting that model and I want photos, I want videos, and I want it all to be like this, I want it to be coordinated. I figured out, okay, so if I could go to a business and I say, hey, I will give you 15 pieces of original content of still photos. I will give you 4 videos for, organic real growth. I will
Whoa.
give you this. This is how our partnership becomes feasible, because no longer am I just the model, but I'm also an asset. No longer am I just the talent, but I'm also a potential partner. And I have provided you value while also growing in myself.
Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm
And
gonna have to rewind that. I'm gonna have to rewind that, bro. That is legit. I did mistake to cut you off, but my mistake. But keep going. Jeez.
no, but that's basically what I'm saying is like I think what happened was I decided that I wanted to differentiate myself. Instead of just being a model, I also took up the content creation side. So it's like, yes, at the same time, you are paying for a model to wear your clothes and to do it, but you are also paying for you not having to come up with the idea. You're also paying for you not having to create it. You're also paying for it's going to be done. You're going to have photos, you're going to have videos, you're going to have all this content, and you didn't have to lift a finger, right?
Mm.
And that's a value added prop, right? Because at the end of the day, like they want quality stuff, but also they don't need the stress that comes with that. And so when you give them that opportunity, it really steps that ahead. But what comes with that is also having the quality to push that, if that makes sense, right? So it's like, I have a job that I'm doing for this one brand, and it's like every time I get the photos back, something needs to be fixed. And it's like, I want to give them the best quality possible because
Mm.
that's going to be the thing that differentiates me from others, right? Or
Awesome.
whatever. And so that's what I would say.
Dude, you take the feedback, even if it's criticism, the negative, the positive, and you take it in and you either decipher it, either hey, I'm either gonna learn from this, or hey, I just toss it out. But yeah, dude, I like what you're saying, dude. You're always learning.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, awesome. We got 8 more minutes left. 8 more minutes. There's a next question here. This next question here. Let's see who it comes from. Let's see. Oh my gosh, can't read the guy's email. Jacob. There it is. It's in his email. Jacob, thank you so much for tuning in from Nebraska. Jacob, thank you so much for tuning in. Tell your friends and family we're reading this off. All right, Jacob wants to know, Leonte, what is the biggest lesson that you have learned from being in the fashion slash music game? The biggest lesson.
The biggest lesson that I've learned
Yep.
is that everybody's human.
Mm. Mm.
I think that when you get into this business, people start to idolize individuals, put people on pedestals, but also people look down on individuals and demonize them. I think that, when you realize that we're all human, we all make mistakes. You've had your worst days, they've had theirs. Sometimes you realize that yours just weren't publicly broadcasted, you know,
Yep.
and it's understanding that you got to take that as it is. Like you got to give people grace, and that doesn't mean that you have to be friends with them or anything. It doesn't mean you have to go up to them, but also it means you still have to treat people with respect at the end of the day. And I think when you treat people like human beings and with the respect that human beings deserve, then at the end of the day you'll be fine and nobody will hate. Well, I mean, if you're doing well, you're gonna have haters, but if you're respecting people, nobody's gonna be able to talk on your name. So
There it is, guys. There it is. Everybody is human. And I remember the last thing we talked about, how you said 15 photos, 4 videos, content creation side, dude. You talked so much legit game, bro. You put us on game so hard that it went over my head. And that's why I had to cut you off, because I was like, wait a second, wait. Dude, you were just like, it was so sick, dude. It was so smooth and legit that it just went. I was like, I missed the big part, dude. So I had to, yeah, man, that's lit. Thank you so much for telling us that. I'm reading my notes right now, dude. So the next question here goes like this. It says, if someone's going through a tough time, because it seems like you see you got your head on your shoulders, you seem very confident, you seem, you got your goals driven, you're doing this and that, you're reaching out to other businesses and to get more work and stuff like that. If someone's going through a tough time, what advice would you give them?
I mean, it depends on the situation, right? If you're going through a tough time, then, I suggest like feeling those emotions. Honestly, like I suggest finding a safe place where you can just sit down and like express yourself. And it just so happens that for me, creating is that avenue that I enjoy, right? I think that everybody has their vices. And as much as I'd love to say like there are good and bad vices, who are we to judge how you deal with your pain? But I think that a good thing that we can do is like sit down and speak to somebody about it. I definitely recommend therapy to people, because I feel like if you're going through a tough time, it doesn't hurt to speak to somebody. That doesn't make you weak or less than. If anything, it makes you stronger than, because most people won't. And I think that that's a battle that we have internally. And I think that definitely in my community, like it was something that was hard for a lot of people. There's a lot of stigmas around needing
Yeah.
therapy or wanting therapy, and I don't think that anybody needs therapy. I feel like people just want therapy. I feel like therapy is just having somebody that can talk through your choices, talk through your thoughts, talk through your pains, talk through your troubles with, right? And I think that sometimes you need that. Plain and simple.
Plain and simple. Dude, I like that. Therapy, right here. Feel the emotions, and as well, um, creating vices, creating as well. We can't judge each other on our vices. It is what it is. We can't judge. That's what it is. And dude, thank you so much. I know the podcast went super fast. I try to get as many questions as I can. The last question for you, man, and we're gonna end it with your song. The last question is this one right here. It goes like this. Let's see here, from Nancy. Nancy from Illinois. Thanks, Nancy. She wants to know, what are you focusing now? She says, at the end of 2024, what are you focusing now? And what are you focusing in 2024 and end of 2023? That's what she says.
I think right now um, I'm focusing on creating Lifestyle Mags as a platform, with the owner, Lex. We're really going to be working to create this as a platform, for people to grow and, get, really good publication, really good publicity. There's like, we have a blog, we have a physical newspaper or a physical magazine, there's like, and we have the Instagram. So there's so many avenues that we're going to be able to promote people and promote businesses that, align with us and what we believe in. And it's going to be a great platform. That's something that I'm really focused on going into this next year. I'm also going to be focused a lot on, releasing more music. I think that's going to be a big push for 2024.
Oh, man.
Because right now I have one single out and I love it. And, shout out to Drizzy Vic for, putting me on. He's he's a homie for real, because he's the reason that I released music. I had some other homies like, JR and Caveman who helped me start creating my own music. But Drizzy Vic was the one that, was really pushing me to actually release something. And I think that like I sometimes need that push to release my art because it's so precious to me.
Word.
But I got other things coming in the way. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a great year in this 2024. I got
No, yeah, no, go for it, dude. You keep going. Yeah, it's gonna be a great year, 2024. Yeah, keep going, dude. I'm trying to get the volume going.
It's gonna be a great year, 2024. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
this is the song.
That's a fact, dude. Yo, Leonte, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wish you tons of success. 2024, more music. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. Shout out to Drizzy Vic. Yo, Drizzy Vic, shout out. And then more music in 2024. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, Just a Friend featuring Drizzy Vic. And again, yo, Leonte, again, it means the world to me. You were on the show. We'll stay connected. I'll DM you when this podcast comes out. DJ drops that track.
Yo.
Man, we did it, guys. We did it. DJ, switch the lights.
You say I'm just a friend, but But you talking shit behind my back again. Why you fucking with me now? You wasn't then. Now you say that you don't love me, but you know that it's pretend. You say I'm just a friend, but you talking shit behind my back again. Baby, you know I'm the one you can't pretend. I don't love you when you know that you'll be mine until the end. I made a promise to myself we ain't gon' fuck again, but all these fake promises because I lied again. We could go and play it out like we ain't more than friends. Swear it just feel boring then. Everybody know it then, but baby, you be doing too much. You need to chill out. If you keep passing around the love, you take the thrill out. You can tell me how the fuck I'm supposed to feel now, cause everybody in our business. I'm trying to chill out. Oh, baby, you know what I see. I see you as just a friend.
Woo!
So I'm saying this again. You seem confused. I'm not taking please. You're toxic to the end. No point trying to pretend. Diamonds on my body, I could get you right. Must be a crime to be that fine. I guess I'm doing life. But baby, know that everything I say I really do. I know your friend is fucking with me, but I'm feeling you.